do is living when I'm flexing up in my car. Door swing open for my passenger. Look up in the
The lesson I learned from social media is don't read everything. Don't read the comments. Like, it'll just sit in your soul. It'll drive you crazy.
Ooh, lesson I learned: if you don't like what the haters say, don't be one yourself.
Lesson I learned from social media is don't get on it. Lesson I learned from success is success is a state of mind.
Lessons I learned from success is it's the journey.
Lessons I learned from success. Ooh, trust yourself. Everybody has an opinion in our industry, and everybody thinks that they know what it is, and it is whatever you want it to be. Ooh, what did I learn from failure? How to love myself. Failure is the easiest way to figure out who you are, what you want.
What I've learned is failure is needed to appreciate what greatness feels like.
Yeah.
Definitely along that line. From what I learned from failure is not to be afraid of it, because everyone's gonna fail. You can't. That's the process, and that's up to you to choose if it's gonna make you better or if you're gonna give up.
I've learned, being in a girl group, to never put your expectations on anyone else. I cannot expect her to be Dawn. I cannot expect her to overexceed in the craft that I love the way I am. I can expect her to be Aubrey. And in girl groups, that's a lot of times the way they break up, is because you're not doing your part. But maybe they are doing their part. They're doing their part, not the part you want them to play.
This time around, it's becoming so clear. You can't change who people are, and you have to be so understanding in life when you are in groups. It's just like family. Like, you're not going to make somebody you. And us three, we were plucked out of different areas of the world. We understand, of the country, we understand life so differently. The second that I think that I know these two or any of the other two that are no longer here was when I was failing. And the best thing I've ever learned is to keep your mind open and always try to see the best in everybody's thoughts, even though you don't understand the process.
What I've learned from being in a girl group is very much what they were talking about, that we all have our own lanes, and it's all about communication. Having a successful relationship is communicating, and it's really easy in this industry to just assume and guess and like get on the defensive of things, but really listening to each other and being respectful of where one another's coming from, whether it's an opinion or a thought or a feeling or an emotion. Like, okay, she was cranky today, well, she didn't really get to eat or she didn't get to sleep, and not jumping to the biggest conclusion that they're just giving attitude. So just being patient in all circumstances and being sympathetic. People are not honestly sympathetic in life.
Hollywood and the music industry is just a mistress in life. It will never be your wife. It'll never be your long-term husband or wife. It will never stay with you and be with you in the worst of times, the best of times. Your art will.
Yeah.
And your passion will.
I don't expect anyone to do it for you. That's what I learned from Hollywood and the music industry.
And you know, along with what Dawn said, that one of the biggest managers in the industry that used to represent us said, and from the very beginning, how disposable we were. And I think the only reason we've been able to come back after 5 years is because we all did continue on with our art. We all three of us up here released solo albums that went #1. All of us.
You guys all
up
have your
here.
own fan bases outside of, Danity Kane.
Yeah. We continued on creating.